Reese GM. Federation 11th Company. Abandoned your post. You were almost hard to find. Find you almost. Are you gonna... You're not gonna use that, are you?
I don't want to. I'll probably get in more trouble if I do.
I'm glad you understand that. A lot of people don't seem to understand that doing that makes the job a lot harder. So I appreciate you for making the job easier. You smoke? So Reese, where were you deployed?
Durquba.
How long?
6 solar months.
Why'd you go AWOL?
The shit we did over there, we burned villages, killed children, and for what?
And what if I choose not to believe you? You remember what my job is, right? As an adjudicator? To judge, decide, and to execute.
Bloomberg.
Case file, Reese Jeanette. At approximately 2 a.m., I deemed him unfit for society, and so I promptly executed him. Target was danger to himself and everybody else, and so case file closed. I'll return home soon.
The war in Durquba has continued to exhaust Federation resources. As usual, the planet's airspace is illegal for civilian entry. Citadel will continue to take in refugees, under the legislation that they are relocated to Neon City. If you detect any of the refugees, please alert the Adjudication Branch. Soldiers continue to abandon their posts off-planet. Abandonment of wartime post is a federal crime and will be dealt with as such. Please report any offenders to your local district representative. The war in Durquba will hopefully reach an end soon. With the decline in sovereignty presences and the lack of resistance from the local natives, the sandy planet will soon become an official colonized planet of the Federation. It goes without saying that the death toll has been high on both sides of the war, both Federation and sovereignty. The Grand Vizier believes colonizing the planet will gain a successful foothold.
Bro, you're here earlier than expected. Heard you played executioner.
He went for his gun, but I was just faster.
Your quick draw still isn't faster than mine's.
Actually, test score says otherwise.
Yeah, whatever. Just turn it into Delilah at the front desk.
Actually, Chief, I want to go ahead with the investigation. The things he said about what he did in Durquba, he mentioned the name Bloomberg.
Bloomberg? Like from Neon? The business guy running for mayor?
That's the only Bloomberg I know of.
The second, medically speaking, you really want to believe what he was saying?
Yes, sir. This could be big. It could be huge even.
Don't care. Drop it. Turn in your case file and leave it alone.
Yes, sir.
Good. No. You too? Get out of my office. I'm busy.
What a shame, man. Couldn't even get my raise.
Yeah, but I knew he was going to say that. So I did my own investigation.
So you're gonna drop the case though, right? You hear the chief inside?
If I do this right, I'll get the raise. You know, he had a therapist. He went to go visit her weekly. If I can make contact with her, I think we can get some information on this dude.
If the chief said we shouldn't look into it, we shouldn't. We should go home, maybe hit a nightclub, probably get a girlfriend, man. Like,
Bro, are you gonna help me or no?
yeah, I got you.
Join the Federation today. Come down to a local recruitment office and serve your planet well. Feeling lost? Take a trip to our colony planet Paradise and gamble in the luxurious casinos.
Doctor, thank you for meeting me. I appreciate it.
You must be the one who called me here. You know I can't do this. Giving out patients' information.
Yeah, doctor, I understand that, but I think the information you give me will be beneficial to my investigation.
How so?
Unfortunately, I can't tell you that. I'm sorry.
Reese was a troubled man, but a good man. Very well spoken, but had a lot of dark secrets.
I heard. But if you want me to help him, I need you to help me.
I want nothing to do with this. Just take it.
Don't worry. No one's gonna know about your involvement, doctor. It's all off the books.
They'll know about your involvement, though. And when that time comes, you'll be all alone.
Got a new case?
Not really. My partner, he wants to chase me.
It's great that you're trying to help people. Like, just try to stay on.
With this guy, trouble always seems to find us.
As long as you're safe, me and the kids will be happy.
The kids are asleep, right?
You're free to go in their room and check.
They'll just pretend to be asleep once the door opens.
The landlord came by earlier today, and we're like 300 units to work for this month.
I'll get it done. Don't worry about
Good. I don't want the lights going out again.
it. The lights will never go out again. I'll make sure.
I have the files you requested, sir.
How long have you been working with our pharmaceutical company?
About 4 galactic years, sir.
4 galactic years, 8 solar years. That's around the time this war started. How does the idea of war make you feel?
I don't like war. My brother serves in the military.
Every powerful empire only lasts through the war. Of course, if they're the victor. War is the most beneficial resource, and through war, much can rise.
Huh? I'm lost, sir.
Bloomberg Pharmaceuticals has become one of the top 10 Federation corporations. Much of our wealth has come from the war, the resources we got from Durquba. It's because of the war that we stand where we are. It's because of the war that I have the wealth that I have. It's because of the war that when the world falls to ash, Bloomberg Pharmaceuticals will stand tall. Because we weren't afraid to get our hands dirty.
way too fucking much. I need you to enhance into a visual image for me. Do you think you can get in contact with Salazar Romero?
You're being hard about it, man. Just get something moved, man. You better cough up. But since you're being an asshole about it, I might raise up from 10 to 20,000 units. What do you mean?
Is that Salazar? What's up, man?
How you been?
Didn't know you're back in Citadel.
I'm only here for some units. I would have told you otherwise, you know me.
You don't have to tell me anything, man. I'm sure you know by now we have a location at all times.
Even when I leave this cesspool of a city, I'm still always being watched.
Hey, you know how it goes, man. You know, man, I won't lie. You live at the right time.
Really?
I heard cops have a lot of stuff going on in the old neighborhood. A lot of activity. Things going down over there. Gangs gone.
I still got my eyes around the old neighborhood. You know how I work.
You know, for your sake, I'll pretend I didn't hear that one.
So, why'd you want to meet me here anyways?
Oh, you know, man, I know a lot of people. Everyone says you're a well-known guy. Very well connected.
I like to imagine. Things have changed.
They really have. Back in the old neighborhood, running the streets, but different paths in life.
Good old days.
So, what do you know about the Warrens?
Been there once. Met a girl there. Runs the place. They're not very friendly to outsiders, I'll tell you that much.
You know I don't care about that Salazar. I need information. I need to get in and speak to whoever runs the joint. What do you got from me, man?
What do you need from there?
Information, locations, and you know what? The rest of it, I shouldn't tell you. So what do you got for me?
You're in luck. Data shard. Been out in place for a while. All the information you need is on there.
So, anything else?
They aren't too fond of government over there, especially considering your job.
Fair. Hey, look, man. I appreciate the info. 5,000 units for you.
Only 5,000? I feel like you're getting into something deep. You're lucky I don't ask for more than that, but if you need any help, I'll find you.
Well, thanks for the discount, Salazar.
So what you been up to, man? It's been a while.
I don't have a girlfriend yet. I'm trying though.
What?
Yeah.
How much are we paying them? How many units?
Sir.
I asked you a question, Kev. How many units are we paying the contractors?
3 million units.
3 million units. 3 million, and they still managed to mess up the mission. They still managed to turn coat, and they still managed to tip off the adjudicators.
Sir, the Adjudication Branch has nothing to worry about. The Federation will involve themselves on an investigation with one of their main funders.
See, all it takes is one person to look into something too deeply, and we'll be screwed. It's fine, either way, they wouldn't understand. It's okay. Empires from years throughout history have built themselves on the back of others. So if the Federation wants to look into it, whether it takes 200, 300, 400, even 500 years, we'll be okay.
I understand, sir.
You really don't, because if you did, you do what you can to deal with this. But it's alright. All it takes is one news media outlet to get a hold of what we're doing here, and our corporation fails. we crumble. We crumble. But it's all right. It's all right. You know, they sing songs about those who fail and those who die. But who's gonna listen to those songs? Oh well, we'll find out that answer.
You don't belong here, stranger.
Where exactly is here?
The Warrens. But you don't belong here.
Well, if I don't belong here, then who does?
The lost. People with nowhere to go. They come looking for sanctuary. Or welcome to those that need it. But that's not you.
So I'm guessing you run this place? You're the only one who's not hiding from me.
They're hiding because they know what you are. We don't like people who throw trash in our neighborhood. Or people who kill for a higher power.
What about soldiers who abandon their posts? They don't seem to like me either. Could I find some here?
I wouldn't know about that.
His name was Reese Janam.
Reese hasn't been here in a long time. His brain was all messed up. He saw a lot when he was deployed. He'd come in every so often, looking for shelter like the others. He would always talk about Neon though, how everything would make sense once he got there.
And what was waiting for him in Neon?
An answer.
So, all points lead straight to Neon and Bloomberg. That's where we're going to.
We don't have clear evidence to further this case.
Look, I'm sure we'll find something. It's our job anyway. Look, we'll get the Neon, we'll split up, we'll figure it out then, alright?
Or something will find us.
Why'd you even become an adjudicator? I never even really asked you.
You're asking me that now? You know, military time was cool and all, but I felt like I was wasting my talents. You?
You ever see those old like police movies, cop movies, all that? I wasn't that stuff for those kind of things. I guess I joined. Well, I could have been a cop, but I feel like I'm doing a bigger difference here. You know what I mean?
You think we're making a difference in Citadel?
I think we're making a difference everywhere in the colonized systems, helping defeat the corruption in our government.
And we're gonna do this all. I got a family, so I do it for that.
Do it for the people. I don't have a family still. I do it for nothing.
You need a girlfriend, dude.
Are you serious with this argument again? We've already had.
Dude, I'm serious. You can't go your whole life being a loner.
I'm just looking for the right girl, man. You know what? How about we just get off my stop? Not interested.
You're not from here.
And how the fuck would you know that?
Oh, I can tell. Neon City isn't your cup of tea.
I guess you could say that.
I can tell you're in Neon looking for something. Or someone. Why don't we get out of here?
You might have missed I said I'm not interested.
You know, for an adjudicator, you're not very smart. Just like the last one.
What do you mean by that?
Every one of your kind that comes here looking for a Bloomberg, always influence. You guys stand out.
What?
I'm saying anyone who's from here doesn't raise suspicion, like a sex worker.
Alright. I understand now. So who are you and where are you from?
I'm New York. I moved to the city a couple years ago, and I met an interesting individual working for Bloomberg.
So, where are you from?
Where do you think?
Durquba?
Yeah.
So, what do you know about this individual?
Bloomberg. He touched all his money with his accountant, Kev.
So if we get info on Kev, we can get evidence on Bloomberg though.
Correct. Kev loves the girls in Neon, and I know exactly where to find them.
You know, I find it hard to believe that if you had all this info, you didn't do something beforehand.
You don't think I tried? The last Adjudicator didn't make it far, and I doubt you will too. But I gained nothing without trying.
I never get a break. Kev, right? Looking for something?
Ah, shit. Look, whoever you are, you'll get your payment, okay? We'll talk about it.
A good friend of mine told me how to find you.
Look, I don't want any trouble, okay? I'm just here looking for a girl for the night so I can just... I got a lot on my mind.
I'm not being paid by you, Kev. I'm an adjudicator. And I have some questions about you and Bloomberg.
An adjudicator? What? We pay you guys. We pay adjudication.
If you don't tell me what I want, I'll open up that tin fucking can of yours that you call a head. I'll check for myself.
Okay. I don't have much. I have a data shard. I can give you this.
So this has everything on it? Everything with you and Bloomberg? Names attached and everything?
Look, that data shard has everything. The forced slavery, the villages burned down, the contracts, the payments, all names, everything. You can have it. It's all yours. Just let me live. Look, I got on kind of early, okay? I don't know what's going on in Durquba. It's not up to me. I'm just the accountant. So please.
Thanks, Kev. But I did promise somebody something.
No, please.
Thanks, Kev. So why are you pretending to be a sex worker?
Who says I'm pretending?
Yeah, but like, obviously you do it to gain information. I mean, like, why not become a legit investigator? Shit, I could use you on my team.
You really think people spill their information to investigators? I managed to blend in. No one would suspect me.
Yeah, but I don't think you get this though. This kind of work is dangerous. I mean, like, you said it yourself. An adjudicator already went missing. What do you think they'd do to you if you got caught? A sex worker.
Why are you in this line of work? Why do you do it?
I do it to help other people. Like, people keep asking me the same question. But like, I want to serve justice. That's what I stand for.
That's very noble of you. Do you really think that's enough?
It's not enough to want to save people.
Which people are you saving?
I want to save everybody. Anybody that I can.
You know, there's somewhat of relief in selfishness. I'm not doing what I do for the general population. I could care less about the suits of the Citadel.
You know there are good people who live there, right?
The people who advocate for this war to continue, the same war that tore my home apart for what it once was.
We do what we can to judge those people.
My family, they live in Durquba. The military hasn't ravaged their village yet, but the same can't be said about the friends and other relatives.
So when did you and your people leave the planet?
I left when I was 13. I thought I could make some units and come back with my mom and dad and mansion, get them out the sandpit.
That's sweet.
There's nothing wrong with your goals. You want justice for all people. I want justice for my people.
I want them to be free. We got copies of all the evidence. I'll do what I can with mine, and you'll bring yours to somebody you can trust. Someone here in Neon. Get it to them, maybe the media or something. They'll expose everything. And I promise you, New York, your people will be free. You have my word. Alright, the plan's simple. Now yours gonna wait outside for us. We'll go in, get Bloomberg, bring it to the rest of the adjudication. We'll be done.
Alright.
Sounds good?
Yeah.
I understand the risk. I know you didn't want to do this. So I'm sorry for putting you up to this shit, man.
You don't gotta apologize, man. You're a good person for trying to do the right thing.
We're both good people. We're both doing the right thing.
Look who showed up. About time.
You're a hard man to find.
You've been a very annoying individual, my plans. What's your price?
You think I can be bought? Seriously?
Everything has a price, my friend. Everyone has a price. You see, when you mess with the structure of things, people get desperate.
The fuck, Jay? The fuck is this, man?
Man, I told you not to get involved. You just wouldn't listen.
Fuck.
You know, money goes into the pockets of a lot of people. And when you disturb that, even those closest to you will act in their own self-interest.
I have a family to take care of. I just can't let you ruin that.
Jay, this is bullshit, man.
Look, man, listen. You could join us. We could wipe this all clean, be a clean state, a fresh new start. You'll even get paid too, man.
You think I take that deal? Really?
Well, I am the one aiming the gun at you.
You never learn, do you?
What?
This is over. You're coming with me. I'm turning you in now.
You're making a big mistake.
Thanks for meeting me. I thought the chief would be here though.
Bloomberg's in our custody, so you don't gotta worry about him anymore, Ralph.
Look, my partner turned on me, man. I had to put him in the ground. And I got people out here who depend on me. So either get the chief over here, we're gonna have an issue.
It's time we just let it go.
This is beyond you and I. This is up top. I'm talking vizier level. Federation, the top brass. You gotta help me out here.
You're a good adjudicator. It doesn't have to go down like this.
I met this girl over in Neon. She's from Durquba. Her family had to suffer because of what Bloomberg did. So I want to see that he faced justice, but not you or my justice. I need him to face real justice.
Fucking humans.
This just in live from a trusted news. CEO of Interplanetary Corporation Bloomberg Pharmaceuticals, Nee Bloomberg, was found dead this morning in Neon City. Bloomberg Pharmaceuticals has decided to shut down in wake of the CEO's death. Numerous news media outlets have released stories of the company's many inhumane
The war
crimes.
continues off-planet, no thanks to the efforts of greedy politicians like
The
Bloomberg.
Adjudication Branch has released a statement regarding the death of Nee Bloomberg, claiming his death to be suicide. With Bloomberg Pharmaceuticals down, Watson Robotics and Stars Corporation will have more opportunities to win the Federation's favor. Until then, we here all hope you have a safe day. Go outside and enjoy the weather. The Citadel is beautiful and full of opportunity. Take care and have a good night.